Well, of course, the first proper job of the day will be to go shopping. It's a good way of starting the day. A lot of the jobs that I want to get done today could do with a little bit more warmth. You know, painting the letterbox will work better when it's just a couple of degrees warmer than it is at the moment. It's not cold, but it's not spray painting weather yet. It will be later. So we'll shoot down to the shops, do a little bit, get back, hang me washing out because I've left that in the machine washing. And then we'll see how much we can get through today. All the excitement, I forgot to check what the time was. Good job I've got a Rolex, isn't it? Right, so we've got sort of 16 minutes before the shops open. Yeah, little things to look at sometimes give you a clue about what people remember, what they wish to commemorate. The Place du 11 Novembre. Yes. Very lovely, quiet, peaceful sort of corner of the town, especially at this time of morning. And of course the 11 Novembre is the day that we commemorate the armistice that ended the First World War. And this particular peaceful, quiet, pleasant spot has the War Memorial. I've shown you before, but I know I've got new subscribers who may not have seen this before. Now, for France, not just for France, for the whole world, the First World War was a terrible, terrible, terrible event. And yeah, perhaps we all need to work very hard to make sure we don't do it again. Every French town, every French village has got a war memorial. And you can see this commemorates, it's to the children of Yzeure, 1914 to 1918, who died for France. And of course, we sometimes call that the war to end all wars. Here we see a soldier, not quite sure why he's got his bayonet in his hand while he's being kissed by a young lady with a laurel. I think she represents France rather than his girlfriend. But then of course we had the badness between 39 and 45. I like to look at these things. They make you stop and think. But you can learn quite a lot from them. You can learn the sorts of surnames that people have. And you can see that families lost more than one person. Joseph and Armand Michaud. Michaud is actually quite a common name around here. I've got two neighbours with the surname Michaud. There we are, that's our war memorial. That's the war memorial here in Yzeure. And on top, a French cockerel. oak branch with acorns and a rifle and bayonet. Yes, yes. Enough of that already. We commemorate other things in the road names. Now, the road sign over there tells us that that's the Rue Descartes. And that's quite simple. That road there leads us to the town of Descartes. Lovely town, well worth half a day's visit. It's the place where René Descartes lived, or was born, or whatever. You know, the great thinker. The man who said, "I think, therefore I am." Cogito ergo sum, for the Latin speakers amongst you. I know you all speak Latin at home. And if we turn and look at the name of this road, Rue Pasteur, it commemorates and memorialises, was it Louis Pasteur, who gave us pasteurised milk amongst other things. Clever chap, worked out stuff about bacteria. This particular square, and the sign is actually a little bit, could do with replacing that sign, couldn't it? The Place Mado-Robin. Mado-Robin was an opera singer, I believe, and a famous daughter of Yzeure. But if you've got to spend 10 minutes waiting for the shops to open, that's not a bad place, is it? Well, a start has been made on that. Starts to look a bit tidy. That's just had a blow over with some galvanising paint. It's described as galvanising paint. It's a sort of zinc based primer. Yeah, I've put the washing out. I'm not going to bother showing you that. You don't really want to look at my unmentionables, do you? But I think what I want to do, I want to get some of these started in pots. You know, as I said in my earlier comment, they've just not germinated and pushed as they should have done. So I picked up a box of seed. Well, it isn't all work and no play. Well, whatever. One of the things I picked up this morning is I saw this on a shelf in the Brico-Marché, and I thought, I wonder what that will do. If I could speak French, I might know what it does, but it seems to say that it's going to solve all of my problems, all of the problems that eating nettles doesn't solve anyway. Well, things are happening, bit at a time, little bit at a time. One of the things I wanted was something pretty to sit the postbox letterbox on, and it's easy in supermarkets, isn't it, because you walk around and you look at all the shelves and you find what you want. But I think it's always useful to learn the French words for these things. So let's see what the label says. Okay. Is that French? Well, I think that looks remarkably better than it used to. Yeah, happy with that.